What is the science behind Kegerator temperature control? Imagine pouring a cold, perfectly carbonated beer after a long day. That smooth, crisp pour is no accident. It all comes down to how well the Kegerator keeps the beer at just the right temperature. When you build a Kegerator, understanding the science behind temperature control helps you keep your beer tasting its best. The main idea is to maintain a stable environment inside the fridge that preserves the beer's quality, carbonation, and flavor. The core of the system is a cooling unit, usually a compressor or a freezer, that chills the air inside the Kegerator. To keep things consistent, a temperature sensor, called a probe, is placed inside the fridge. This sensor constantly measures the air temperature and sends data to a controller. The controller then decides whether to turn the compressor on or off. When the temperature rises above your set point, the compressor kicks in to cool things down. When it drops below, it turns off. This creates a feedback loop that keeps the temperature steady, usually around 34 to 38 degrees Fahrenheit. More advanced controllers, like proportional, integral, and derivative controllers, or PID controllers, make this process even smoother. They adjust the cooling more gradually, reducing temperature swings that can mess with your beer's taste and carbonation. Some systems also have dual-stage control, which can cool or heat depending on the environment. This is especially useful if your room temperature fluctuates a lot. Placement of the temperature probe is important. It's best to suspend it in the middle of the fridge's airspace, not attached directly to the keg or the walls. This gives a more accurate reading of the overall internal temperature. When you keep the temperature steady, your beer stays carbonated, flavors stay fresh, and you avoid foaming issues during pouring. Temperature also affects how much carbon dioxide dissolves in your beer. Warmer beer holds less carbon dioxide, making it flat or foamy. Cooler beer keeps the carbonation better, giving you a clean pour. Stable temperatures prevent off flavors from developing and slow down aging. To further improve the draft quality, some brewers add cooling to the beer lines and tap tower using copper pipes connected to the refrigeration system. This keeps the beer cold all the way to the tap, reducing foam and giving you a crisp pour every time. In short, the science behind Kegerator temperature control is all about sensors and controllers working together to keep your beer at the perfect temperature. This ensures your brew stays fresh, bubbly, and flavorful from the keg to the glass. Proper regulation of temperature, along with line cooling, makes your home brewing journey more successful and your beer tastier.